People always ask me how long it takes to do one of my paintings, and I always say, well, my lifetime. Because it took me this long to be able to paint this way. So I was born in the Philippines, and I started my art career actually as a young 10-year-old, if you can call that a career. Coming from the tropics, we had no buildings like what I was seeing in Washington, D.C. So naturally, I found them to be very interesting. When I take my photographs here around Washington, 10 in the morning, I'm out and canvassing and looking at all of the buildings that are attractive to me, and I base my work on those photographs. So the style that I am most comfortable with at the moment is called photorealism. Painterly photorealism is what I call it. So I take a little bit of artistic license in changing certain things, color, composition. I move some people here to there, so I kind of edit it a little bit. When I was, just out of grad school, I was really looking for subject matter. So I turned to the streets. I realized that when I was doing one particular building, and when I came back to finish the painting, that building was gone. I paint a building, and next thing you know, it's demolished. Or it was driven out of business. I was just ahead of the wrecking ball. I think I put a hex on them or something. There's a lot of nostalgia involved in my work as well. All of these two-story buildings that were built during the 19th century were being replaced by high-rises made of steel and glass. I did a very, very complicated series, Reflections on Glass. And I was mesmerized by all the reflections on glass, so I wanted to capture that. I am in every single one of them. I am reflected on the glass, and I hide my signature as well. So this is the game that I play with my viewers. And glass, for me, became a metaphor for ego. The person's ego is what prevents you from getting to know them. And why are we attracted to certain people and not to other people? Is because you reflect. You see a reflection of yourself on this other person. I don't hold on to my paintings like some people do. Some artists don't like to let go of their works. But I like to let them out there and explore the world. They are all my children. January 6, 2021 was a day of infamy in America. I live only about less than half a mile from the Capitol itself. I live in Capitol Hill. The chaos, I was glued to the television and witnessing the violence inflicted on our Capitol. That's my Capitol, that's in my neighborhood. And a bunch of strangers, violent strangers, just go and invade without any care for what they're destroying. It was very sad for me as an artist. We're still going through that. The Asian hatred, for example. So how does art circumvent all of that? Mayor Muriel Bowser commissioned that Black Lives Matter humongous writings on the streets of Washington, D.C., leading to the White House. I equate that with Pablo Picasso's Guernica, which was a protest against fascism. This seems to be the major role of artists in art history, is to heal the pain and sorrow and injustices. It's not going to go away. These paintings will remain. You may not remain, but the paintings will.